Guys, like the vid. Guys, like the vid. Subscribe. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Like the vid, guys. Subscribe, my people. Congratulations to Manchester City for winning the UCL. They are officially the champions of Europe. They've won the treble, the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the EPL. Congratulations to Manchester City for winning the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the UEFA Champions League. They are the king of Europe. The first team to do it after Manchester United in 1999. Congratulations to Manchester United and Pep Guardiola. In his 7th year, he won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. For me, it was destined to happen, and it eventually happened. They have break the record. Congratulations, massive congrats to Manchester City for winning the UCL. Like that damn vid, subscribe, smash the like button. They are the king of Europe. You can't do anything about it, but they are the king of Europe. Like that damn vid, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. This is a UCL show. We're gonna do a congratulations message to Manchester City for winning the UCL. Welcome to the Big Boys League, Man City. Congrats to you for winning the UCL. Nothing more can be said. You're gonna have to congratulate them and give them that kudos. Massive congratulations to Man City. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah, congratulations to Manchester City for winning the Champions League. Well deserved because people were like, can they do it? Can they win? Can they become the treble winner? They finally become a treble winner. There's nothing people can do about it. You just have to congratulate them, give them that prop because they deserve it. We can't do much about it than to congratulate Manchester City. They are the champions of Europe for the first time in their history. There's nothing to be done about it. You just have to congratulate them, give them their props, and massive congratulations to them. Like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button. Congratulations to Manchester City. Welcome to the Big Boys League, Man City. Well deserved, well deserved. What well deserved for me? We're gonna do some breakdown. In terms of the overall matches, but kudos to Man City for winning the Champions League. They've officially, for me, they have broken the record of Man United in the 1999 season when they won the UCL. For me, there's nothing that can be done. They are breaking the record, so there's nothing that can be done. They're breaking the record, so you have to congratulate winners. It's nothing that can be done. You got to congratulate winners, and they did it. People might say they did it in the hard way, but whether the hard way, whether the easy way, they have done it. They have done it. So for me, Pep, congratulations to Pep. Congrats to all Man City from Pep to Halland to KDB to everybody in that team. Congratulations to them. Well deserved. People might say oil money, blah 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 blah, but there's nothing that can be done. UCL is a competition where if you don't win it, you're not gonna get recognized by the European top club, and they are being recognized. So you have to give them that credit. They deserve the credit. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to them. Massive congrats to them. There's nothing to be done. You just have to put your hands up and say congrats to Man City. For me, let's do the breakdown because in the first half it was a little bit drab for me because it wasn't much within this. It was like 0-0, nothing to show for it. It was just drab, nothing more. But I think in the second half, I think City wake up a little bit in the second half where I think Inter Milan had their chances to score, but you have to give credit to Ederson Moraes. What a save from Moraes. Man. And for me, I think, like I said it, I think for me, Romelu Lukaku should have come in, should have started the match for me though. Should have started that match because I think Inzaghi kind of took a gamble that didn't pay off at the end of the day because sometimes when you take a gamble, it has to pay off. And I think the gamble didn't pay off. It did not pay off because for me, yes, you might want to stick with Zeko and everything, but how long can you stick with Zeko? For me, how long? Because it can't last 90 minutes. It cannot. And Lukaku he's been informed. And look at him when he came in, it was very good when he came in. But the problem was sometimes it's difficult. It's very very difficult in the final because final is like a moment where if you do not take your chances, you're gonna get beaten. And there's nothing that can be done. They have broken the record of Manchester City of Man United. Nothing can be done. They have broken the record. So you gotta give them their credit. You have to give them their credit. They deserve it. Man City are the champions of Europe. There's nothing to be done. Nothing to be done. They are the champions of Europe. There's nothing to be done. Kudos to them. Congratulations to them. They've done it. So welcome to the big boys league, Man City, and an elite of an elite, a club, the club of a club. Because people might say, how many have they won? They've won it. They won the treble. They are the first team to do it. They won the treble. Premier League, FA Cup, and the Champions League. They won the treble. So there's nothing people can do as long as Pep is there. There's nothing to stop them. As long as Pep is there, there's nothing to stop them because they've won the treble. They have won the treble, so there's nothing to be done. People might not like Pep. There's nothing you can do. You might not like Pep, but he has done it. He's done it. He's done it. So uh, he's done it. People might not like Pep, but Pep Guardiola has done it. They have won the UCL. They've won it. They've won it. I understand people are having a go at Lukaku this, Lukaku that, but I think it wasn't intentional for the header, but I think Lukaku always behave as Lukaku. His name is Lukaku, so I'm not surprised when he behaved that way. But congratulations to Man City for winning the UCL for me because now this is the biggest prize of the tournament. Now they face Sevilla in the Europe. They face Sevilla in the Super Cup, and they face Al Ittihad in the Club World Cup in the semi-final. So for me, it's a congratulation message for them because they deserve it. In as much as people were putting Inter as the underdog, but I keep telling people, City is City. City will always be City. They are the favorite to win it, and they will always be City. So whether you like Pep or not, you have to appreciate what he has done. He's done a very, 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 very fantastic job. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. He's done a very, very fantastic job. You can't hate but respect him. You cannot hate but respect. He's done a very fantastic job. He's done it. So people doesn't like Pep. It's your cup of tea. As long as Pep is in the EPL, it's gonna be difficult. It will be very, very difficult to win it. But like I said, we can always challenge. You can challenge. You can challenge, man. You can challenge. As long as it's there, you can challenge. But congratulations, you can challenge, man. Happy for Man City, happy for them. Welcome to the Big Boys League. They finally done it. They've won it. They've won it. They finally won it. Premier League, FA Cup, and the Champions League. There's nothing anybody can say anymore. They have done it. Whether you like it or not, they've done it. Whether you like them, you hate them, you chastise them, you can't do anything about it. You cannot do any. Vote for your feet. Shout out to you, Brola. I'm so done. No. One of the best performances I've seen from a goalkeeper in the UCF final for so much confidence, bring him to the bridge. Yeah, yes, but my problem with Onana is I love Onana because even from Ajax, you can see how solid of a goalkeeper he is. Sometimes it might be overboard in terms of his brain, it might be brain fat in terms of his head. But look at Ederson Moraes under Pep. Pep told him to play from the back because he trusted him. He said, "This is my goalkeeper. Play from the back," and he played exceptionally well from the back. He trusts him. So I'm, I was impressed with him today, and I've been very impressed with him. I've been very impressed with him, like since the beginning of the UCL. Though I've been very impressed with him, man. So for me, they deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. Whether you like it or not, they deserve it for me. Massive, massive congratulations to Manchester City for winning the Champions League. People might not like it, but like I said, you have to respect. You gotta respect champion. You have to. You gotta respect champion. People doesn't like it or not, but you gotta respect champion. Champion are meant to be respected. You have to respect them. You have to. You gotta respect champion. You have to respect champion, man. You gotta respect champion. Like is for me, this tournament is difficult to win. Like I tell people, it's a tournament trophy. You have to take your chances. You have to take your chances, man. You gotta take your chances. Take your chances, and you take your chances to win. And sometimes you can have luck on your side where things can go your way. And I think things go into Manchester City way today. Inter had their chances, they missed. For me, they had their chances, they missed. And I think Man City had their chances and they win. So you gotta respect champions. Champions are meant to be respected. Yeah, you gotta respect them. People might not like it, you gotta respect them. Pep said legend first when he greeted Thierry Henry instead of Mikel. I thought it was rude. That was after the celebration. Yes, Pep Guardiola is Pep Guardiola, man. You gotta respect Pep, man. You gotta respect Pep. You gotta because this trophy is very, very, very difficult to win. I would not lie. It is difficult to win. It is very difficult to win, man. It is. It is difficult to win, man. It is. Like Inter Milan give it their all. You can't blame them. They give it their all. You cannot blame them. They give it their all. But like I said, it's all about moment. UCL is all about moment. It's all about moment. Once you have your moment, take your moment. And kudos to them. Kudos. Massive, massive congratulations. Massive congratulations. Massive, 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 massive congratulations, man. Man City deserve it. They deserve to win the UCL. They've been the better team for me this season. They have been the favorite, and they deserve it. People might say Pep spend this money, Pep spend the money. For me, like I said, people might talk about Man City's money, PSG money, so many money. PSG must win it to show that yeah, money well spent. Man City spend the money. You might hate Pep, you might like Pep, but Manchester City spend that money. And when those money are spent, you have to earn your right to win the UCL. And they earn it. Premier League, FA Cup, and the Champions League, the treble winning. The first team to do it is Manchester City in the era of 1999. Now, Man City and Pep Guardiola has broken it. There's nothing people you have to respect the champion. You gotta respect them. Whether you like them or not, you have to give them a massive respect. You might not like it, but you gotta respect them. They hand it. Give them the damn respect. Congratulations again to Manchester City for winning the UCL. Massive congratulations to them. Welcome to the Big Boys League, Man City. King of Europe, champions of Europe. Congratulations to Manchester City for winning it. Halland, Pep, Grealish, KDB, all of them. Massive, massive congrats to them. Tosin, how you doing, brother?
Yo, Abdullahi, man, how you living?
Good, good, good. Give me your take on Man City winning the UCL because I said it. UCL is all about moments, and sometimes luck comes into the way. I have to give credit to Inter Milan. They play their game in the way they want to play their game. But I also have to say,
Abdullahi, I'm hurt, man.
you don't need to be
Hurt.
hurt. You gotta respect Man City. You gotta give them their props. They deserve to win it. They
No,
deserve
that
it.
yeah. Give them their all plaudits to City. Winning the Champions League. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Abdullahi. I halfway stopped watching the game after Rodri's goal. You know, I was so invested, and Rod. I was so invested in Inter winning it today, and
But the problem for me, Tosin,
before
the
before
problem is,
before that Rodri goal, I
Mhm.
don't want to say Inter were outplaying Man City because that's not true at all. But on a tactical level, Inter were the better team up until that
But
goal.
Lautaro Martinez has to square play that ball
And
to Lukaku. Square it to Lukaku.
no. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. It's not an easy pass to make. The run Lukaku made, there wasn't enough conviction, and he had players covering him. To be honest, I think Diaz
But
had him
if you square
covered,
the play,
and then he
Tosin,
had
if you
someone
square
else
the play,
trailing him.
no, if you square
It's
the
gonna
play,
get. It's gonna get. It's gonna get
there might be an
intercepted.
home
You
goal
think?
because it was in the front of the post. There might be an home goal.
There
Square the
might,
ball.
but I feel like it was covered. If it was open, I'm sure Lautaro would have passed. And let me just say this: Lautaro is trash, by the way. Um, I don't want to dwell too much on Lautaro like that, but man, Lautaro, bro, like the man gave them nothing today. He gave Inter nothing today, and Lukaku is a meme. He's just a meme of a footballer, bro. I feel sorry for dude because Inter did get more threatening when Lukaku did come on the pitch,
Yeah.
but at the same time, this is just Lukaku. I don't know. Is he a bad luck charm? Like, what is it about him that puts him in all these situations where he's just fucking shit up for his own team? Like, no, it's true though. Like, I don't
Sorry,
get it.
Tosin.
Like, I don't know if
I
Lukaku's a
genuinely
bad luck
feel
charm.
sorry
Like,
for him, bro. Like the World Cup too. Remember at the World Cup against Croatia?
yeah, it's the first thing I thought of. I thought back to that World Cup moment. The minute he just, the minute he blocked Marco's shot, Marco's header into the
Wait, was
goal.
it the Marco goal
Like,
going into the? Was it going in?
Yeah, it was going
yes,
in. Then he
it was
blocked
going
it.
in, and
Like
he
it.
blocked it. Like, these are the
Look,
things that happen. I don't know why this happens to only Lukaku. This shit only legitimately happens to Lukaku, bruh.
I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh or I'm supposed to be sad, bro. By the way, Abdullahi, man, please give some respect to Inter because I remember you said City's gonna destroy them, bro. Like I don't know why you guys were disrespecting Inter like that.
No, on a
They
tactical
tried,
level, Inter were the stronger side today. On a
bro.
tactical
You
level,
know the
not a fit
XG.
into.
The XG
Yeah,
was
even in
higher than
XG,
Man
I'm sure they
City.
were. Yeah. I'm not
But
surprised.
but
I'm not
but but
surprised.
but Tosin, like I said to people, Champions League, especially football, is not won by SGs. You have to take your chances. Inter had their
Hundred
chances,
percent,
but they
hundred
didn't
Yeah,
hit.
percent.
yeah.
In
Lautaro needs to
UCS,
be smarter there. Lautaro needs to
see,
go underneath. He needs to go on the ground. I don't know why he's trying to place that. That's a tough angle. You got to go on the floor. You got to place that
mhm.
finish chance on the floor, right beneath between
even
Ederson's
before, even, no,
legs.
even before, no,
You know?
before the second half. Remember the pass Ederson made in the first half where Barella had a free
Yeah.
cross.
Barella,
Yeah,
bro.
you
By
gotta
the way,
score.
Barella, I don't get the hype on Barella. Like
So
all these
Yeah,
clubs
yeah.
always hyping up
guys,
Barella,
guys,
saying,
guys,
"Please,
guys, hold
Barella,
on,
come to
Tosin,
my
because
club." He was a disaster today, bro.
Yeah.
people are saying, wait, people were saying this. I said Inter had their chances. When you are playing
Lautaro
the UCL
Martinez, why
final,
didn't you
take
pass
your
that
chances,
ball?
take it.
Or pass it to Lukaku, cut it back, or
No,
something.
but I'm telling you, dude. But like that pass isn't open. I'm keeping it real. I'm not trying to defend Lautaro because he had a shit game too. But
No,
the
could he?
pass
No, not
wasn't on. The
Lukaku.
pass
Could he
wasn't
have
on.
passed it to the guy who was coming in the box? I don't remember who was it. There was a third guy
Oh,
coming.
okay. Ah, okay. I didn't see
Mhm.
that. I just thought the only pass available there was maybe to Lukaku, but the angle was just too
Yeah,
tight.
the angle was off, but
It was
man,
too tight.
you gotta take your chances when you be
But
on
Tosin,
Exactly.
these
Like he
final.
needs to finish it. Honestly, Lautaro just needs to finish that. Like he needs to
Yeah,
bury that. Like place that under Ederson. Do something. Like, but
but man,
finish this.
I can't even hate on City no more, man. Welcome to the club for any City fan out listening to this. Welcome to
Yeah,
the
no. Shout out
European
to the
club.
City fans, man. Shout out to the City fans.
It's been a
I
painful
let
year.
me give some shout props to some City players. Ruben Diaz and John Stones,
John Stones,
absolutely incredible performances.
what a player,
And
man.
both those dudes were incredible for City today. Um, Diaz was just a rock at the back, playing in the center
because
center of
Ederson
the back
Moraes was
three.
was a good. Oh my
Oh yeah,
god, they saved
Ederson played well too. Ederson
Yeah,
definitely
bro.
made
I
some
didn't
great
expect that
saves.
from
Yeah,
Ederson today, bro.
yeah. He's usually a brick. Honestly, I always think of him as a brick. But and then John Stones. I didn't know he had twinkle toe feet like
and
that, playing
guys,
in midfield.
see, they
Yeah,
might
bro.
Inter Milan guys, Inter Milan might lose the match today, but I was very, 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 very impressed with Andre Onana today. It was very good today. I would not blame him for that goal.
Onana was very good today. Like some
I
of
did not blame him
his
for that goal. I did
distribution,
not blame
his distribution is a game. Like it's making me think now. Like even for my team, like we need a Ben Donnarumma. We need somebody who can play the ball with their feet. Goalkeepers that play with the ball with their feet are becoming more and more and more valuable,
No,
man.
man. I
As
mean,
these
if you have
years
a Courtois,
going
if you
on.
have a Courtois on your team, you're good, man. Courtois isn't the best at with his feet.
Okay,
But
fair enough. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, but today,
if you're not
like
good with
the
your
way
feet,
Inter were impressive in the way they were able to bypass the press and Dumfries stinks. God, remember
but
when Dumfries had the ball? Remember and exactly, bro. You just got a bit, bro. It's a 3v2. If he gets that ball into Lukaku, it's a 3v2. It's a 1-on-1. What the fuck, bro? Bro, he's so fucking bad. But honestly, the idea though that Inzaghi had placing Dumfries high up the field so that he can win those long balls was a very good idea because Dumfries, he's a weak link if they're trying to play out of the pressure, right? So the fact that he had him high up was a very good kink by tactical maneuver by Inzaghi. But that shit didn't work because that shit ended up not being fruitful for them because Dumfries was always caught in too much. There was another play in the first half where Dumfries should have crossed the ball. He had Barella to his right, and he should just play a fucking cross in, you clown, bro. Dumfries is one of the worst players I've ever seen in my life, bro. God, that dude stinks.
By the way, shout out to Inzaghi. Inzaghi's a very.
He outcoached Pep today. I feel he outcoached Pep today. No bullshit. No bullshit.
I don't know if he's the type of managers where he's only going to do good with lesser qualities. Because I know a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, if he goes to Real Madrid or PSG, he might be tearing it apart because of what he did today. But sometimes, like Unai Emery, he's really good with mid-table clubs. He does well with clubs like Sevilla, Villarreal, Aston Villa. But when he comes to the big clubs, he hasn't really done that much. But man, shout out to City, man. Like they joining the club, man. Like it's scary hours, man. They finally won it. It's been a painful road too. Let's keep it real, right?
Yeah,
they've been getting embarrassed in the Champions League. The way they lost to us last season in the Champions League, they lost against Chelsea in the finals.
Okay, guys, let me ask you a question to you guys.
Abdullahi, I'm not mad this happened to him, Abdullahi, but I'm just happy KDB wasn't the reason why they won today, bro. So because nasty agenda would have been running today if KDB would have gotten a seat. They would have said he's better than Madrid, he's better than Xavi. Yes, I would have seen nasty agenda on the Bird app today. So thank God.
Okay. No, I'm not even mad. No, the KDB angle, I don't even care. The angle I'm looking at is the Holland angle. I don't want to hear anybody claim that he should hoist the Ballon d'Or. That is not a Ballon d'Or caliber player. You guys need to respect the sport. You guys need to respect the sport, bro. Holland is not a Ballon d'Or. Hell no! Hell no! Respect the sport, bro. Respect the sport. Abdullah, do you think Holland should win Ballon d'Or? Genuinely.
Listen, Tosin.
Do you actually think he's a Ballon? That's a Ballon d'Or winner. Abdul, you're here as well. Is that a Ballon d'Or winner?
Let me just say this. Right? The season Haaland had, I've never seen a season like that before. And a guy who just goes to a new team, Golden Boot winner in the Prem, top European Golden Shoe, top scorer in the Champions League. Yeah, he's not the best footballer. I think he should win it, but I don't think he's going to win it. I think Messi's going to win it because of the World Cup. The World Cup is just a bigger trophy, so I think Messi's going to win it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Haaland ends up winning it because I've never seen a season like that. Have you ever seen a season like that where a player virtually goes to a new team, a new country?
Bro, he finished the season 1-8. What he's known for is goals. That's it. And even in the goals part, he was lacking 1-8. One in his last 8 games.
I get that.
No, it isn't. No, that's not. No, it isn't. Even when the game was stretched. Remember when the game got stretched in that second half? Yeah. The game got stretched. That's when Haaland should wake up. That's when he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
bro. Stop, man.
No, listen. Besides Benzema, have strikers really ever showed up in Champions League finals?
A lot have.
Lewandowski wasn't that great against.
I saw Diego Milito show up in the final. I've
2010.
seen,
That was
I've seen a lot of strikers show up in finals, bro. The game got stretched. I'm not blaming Holland for the early part because
Benzema
most of the
wasn't
ball
that
is being
great in
played.
2014, 2016. He was good in the last year final. He was good. He didn't score. He should have scored, but his overall play was
But
really good
stop
in that
just
final.
reducing it just to the finals, bro. Like Holland is not a Ballon d'Or caliber
I
player,
know,
bro.
but
At least his
Tosin, he's
current
in the
version. Like this
conversation.
is like we need to
He's in
respect.
the
Okay, okay,
conversation, bro.
conversation cool. But that dude
I
is
think he
not.
might
If
win
he
it
wins the
too.
Ballon
I
d'Or,
think he
that's
might
an
win it.
insult to the sport.
Let
Anybody
me,
else in City that wins it, if De Bruyne wins it, if I'm not even mad if De Bruyne wins it,
Nah,
but
I don't want
Holland
De Bruyne to
cannot win.
win
He's
it.
not
He
even.
can't win
Holland is
more
not
than
even
him.
the best player on his team. Like he
guys,
should not be
let me
winning
come
that
to
shit.
Abdul.
I don't know,
Finally,
bro.
Manchester
I
City,
think
Man
I think
City.
Haaland's gonna win it, bro.
Let me come to Abdul. Abdul, firstly, congratulations to Man City. They finally joining the Europe elite, winning the use. And I hear Pep Guardiola he said, Madrid, we are coming for you. We are 13 more on the way. Okay, Pep, relax. You've won the UC. Relax. Just calm down. Calm the fuck
I,
down.
I'll be like, give me 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, but guys, I have something to say, and I will come to tell you. Do you think Inzaghi made a mistake? Because for me, I think he should have started Lukaku ahead of Edin Dzeko for me. For me.
In a way, yeah. In a way, yeah. But at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
Lukaku still had 35 minutes to change the game.
Yeah.
And Lukaku did his entry did change the game in some ways, but bro, man, Lukaku, bro, like he's cooked, bro. He is never he's finished. His career is finished, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Meg dumps him after this game, because this was just sad. Like every time Lukaku touches the ball, bad things happen. Like the team got better. I'm telling you, Abdullah, the team did get better when he came on. But he's
Yeah.
just such a bad luck charm. I don't know what it is about him. I just don't know. Like why? Like why does he?
Tosin, man, I'm sorry, man. Megan Thee Stallion, man. I thought Megan Thee Stallion would have broke the curse at least or something, but it just
Nothing. Like
Lukaku, man.
not even new
Like,
piece of ass can save this man, bro.
like you know
Nothing.
the respect's gonna be coming to him in his DM tonight, man. You know he's gonna get them racist
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
to
he's
him.
gonna get all them racist joints, like
He's definitely
everything.
gonna
Everything,
leave
yo.
Inter now, man. Inter
But
fans
because
definitely
for me,
he has to
people
go
might
back.
blame guys. People might blame Lukaku, but I don't think he deserved the blame. Yeah, it was unlucky today for me. Yes, in
He
terms of the
was
Yeah, but
performance.
see, honestly, he was better than Dzeko and Lautaro tonight. Let me
Yes,
say
he
that.
was.
But that doesn't mean anything.
you
His
gotta take your
performance,
chances.
Lukaku's bad performances are louder. They're
Yeah,
loud.
That is good
yeah.
They're
performance.
so loud. No, nothing is good than other players' bad performances.
Mm-hmm.
You compare
Yeah,
Lukaku's bad performances with other players' bad. Lukaku's bad performances are louder. They speak
yeah.
because he's a big
Bro.
dude. He's a burly dude, and like, bro, when he's not in his element, bro, that shit fucking sticks out like crazy
Yeah.
on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and today, like
Because
we saw
he had
that.
his
We saw
chances
that.
touching that header, and
That
that
header,
save by
man.
Ederson.
Great
He had his
save, but
chances.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
great shit by artists. But man, I see Ballon d'Or just tweeted who should the Ballon d'Or official Twitter page just tweeted who should win the Ballon d'Or. I think Holland is gonna win it, bro. I don't know.
Is he the
Do you guys
odds-on
see French?
favorite? Is he the odds-on favorite?
I don't know, but do you guys see French football giving a guy who's in MLS the Ballon d'Or
Oh no,
just for the brain of it? Just for the brain of it. I still think Messi
They'll.
can still win it because of the World Cup. The World Cup tax is very heavy because
Oh
remember in
yeah, World Cup.
2002,
Yeah, he'll win
R9
it.
won it.
Messi will win it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Messi will
because
win it
remember in
because of the World
2002,
Cup.
R9 barely played season. He only played the World Cup and he won it. In
Yeah,
98,
yeah.
he was Zidane. The only time I think the Ballon d'Or been decided was 2010 and 2014. 2006, Cannavaro won it because of his
Holland had like two chances, huge chances today. The
But the
first chance in
problem
the
is,
second,
but
the
guys,
first chance in the first half.
but the problem
Nah,
is,
that was a
Alan
tough.
did,
That was a tough chance, though.
But the issue,
From
I
that
think
angle,
Alan,
I didn't think he was going to
Osimhen
score.
finishes that. Osimhen
Tosin and
finishes
them
that.
work on. I think Alan will have a little bit of edge over Messi because he did a treble. He was very
Yeah, his
pivotal for that
first
treble.
season, and he's the
He
European.
was
Golden Shoe
he was
too.
definitely vital for that treble. But let's be
Yes.
honest, what games did he show up in the semis of
He
the
didn't show up
FA
in the
Cup
semis.
and in the final of the FA Cup and the semis of the Champions League and the final of the Champions? What did he do, Abdullah? You tell me. You tell me.
He didn't do
He didn't do
much.
shit.
But
He
that's
didn't do
the thing.
shit. Don't say he
But
didn't do much. He didn't do shit.
But Tosin,
Okay,
that's the thing.
like
In the second leg against Real Madrid, right? When the score was 4-0, he could have scored. No, when it was up 3-0, he could have scored. But if he scored that, even then, I don't think he had a good game in the second leg when they beat us like 4-0.
he hasn't
Like,
had good games. Period.
but
Like
if
this
he would
guy,
have
man.
scored that goal, people would have said he should have been in the semis, regardless, even though he scored. Like, and even though it would have been 4-0, City would have been up 4-0. But the issue of Halland is that top scorer in the Champions League, bro, top scorer in the Premier League, European goal. He's the top scorer in
Look,
all
man, half
leagues
of those
combined.
goals came against Leipzig, my G.
I get
Half
that.
of them goals came against Leipzig.
But you can't say that. Ronaldo.
Let's have some context. Let's have some context.
But we can say this, bro. Ronaldo.
No, don't even disrespect Cristiano. Don't even I hate
I'm not
Cristiano, but don't even
disrespecting Ronaldo.
disrespect Cristiano.
I'm
Don't
not
bring Cristiano in the
disrespecting
same breath
Cristiano.
as Holland.
No, I'm not disrespecting Cristiano, but Messi 2012. Messi scored 5 goals against Leverkusen, and he ended up being top scorer of 12 goals.
Yeah, and he scored 73 goals in the calendar year. That's different. Like he scored 73 goals that season.
Yeah, I
like,
get
and,
it,
and his performance level, it's just higher than Holland's.
I get that.
Like, let's keep it real. Let's just keep it
But would you
real,
be
bro.
shocked
Let's
if
respect
Haaland
the
wins the
sport.
Ballon d'Or? Would
I
you be
would be
shocked
very
if he wins
shocked. I think they're clueless. I think all the writers are. I think the sport is finished if he wins the award. Honestly,
I don't
What do
think
you want
so,
Haaland to
but
do though? How does
no
a player
man,
like
come
Haaland
on,
win the Ballon
man.
d'Or? No, how does a player like Haaland win the Ballon d'Or then? So he's not supposed
Preferably
to.
never. He needs to raise up his performance level. The
I don't know,
performances are
man,
not
because
there. They're not there.
just like generally,
To win Ballon d'Or, the performances have to be there. With Benzema,
Mhm.
when he won it, did anyone argue when Benzema won?
no,
No,
but
Did
they
anyone
were.
really argue apart from Cristiano fans? Did
Even
anyone argue
Cristiano
when
fans people argue.
Modric
Oh,
won it? Did
2018?
apart from Cristiano, yeah, when Modric won it, apart from
2018, though,
Cristiano
I'm gonna
fans, did
keep it
anyone
real
else?
with you. I think
Like
Cristiano should have won it, but Modric was better at the World Cup, so he ended up
exactly.
winning.
So nobody argued, but this Holland shit, like because of the performance levels, the performances we got
Mhm.
from them. I'm not seeing any performances
I
from
want to hear.
Holland.
I
I'm
want to hear
not.
of the
Apart from a
confidence.
hat trick against Manchester United early in the season,
but
like what's his
Tosin,
signature performance this season?
okay,
You got to
let
get
me
a
come
City
to
fan in here. I want to hear a
Let me
City
come to you on this.
fan.
Now they've won the UCL. Now, should everybody in the world of football should be scared of Mancity, or should just calm down?
Of course, not
Calm
their
down. They need
European
to calm
champ.
down. People need to calm down, man.
Like I'm not saying
It
I'm
took
not
them.
gonna.
It's wait.
I see
How
people
long has this city project been? Like
7
7
years,
years.
like
when?
7, 8 years now. Yeah.
No,
7 years.
I see people
no. I'm talking about when they
when
bought
they
the
took over
club,
happened.
when they took over. Yeah.
2008,
So
2008.
15
Okay,
years.
so 15 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 15 years, it took them
One
15 years
UCL,
to get
yeah.
to this point.
But
You
to
gotta
be fair,
respect
they
it.
never had Pep in those 15 years. They just got Pep the last 7 years. They just been.
Yeah.
They just
Pep ended
yeah,
up winning it. It took him
yeah,
7
ended up
years.
winning.
And
Yeah.
It took
that's
them 7 years.
no other club would have had this level of patience with Pep. No other
Yeah,
top club in
yeah.
Europe would give Pep this level of
Exactly.
patience to win a
I see
Champions
people
League. That's
saying,
a fact.
Real
Not
Madrid
Chelsea,
is them.
not Real Madrid, not Barca, not PSG.
Yeah.
None of these teams, Bayern, none of these teams would give Pep 7 years to come to
7
this
years,
point.
yeah,
No other
exactly.
team, no
And
other
I see
team
a
would
lot
give
of
him that
people
time.
saying, you saw what Pep Guardiola said after the game. He said Real Madrid be coming for your throne. We have won. We 13 Champions League away now. But Abdullah, back to the question you asked me. I don't think people should be afraid of City. You shouldn't be. If you're a big club, you have big balls. Why are you afraid of City for? They just got in the game. You know the game, like in the wire. You know the game. You got to play the game. You know how the game is, man. But I see people saying the three-peat, City's gonna touch all three-peat. Bro, that's not how it works, bro. I remember when people were saying Bayern's gonna three-peat the Champions League when they won it in 2013. Oh, this team is unstoppable. Then they didn't do it. Barcelona, Pep Barcelona team. People were saying this team's gonna win it 3-4 times in a row, and they didn't do it. That's not how the Champions League works because Gundogan might leave this summer. Bernardo Silva might leave this summer.
No,
I
they're
don't-
not. Might leave. This is the perfect time for them to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm
them.
saying. So it's gonna be a
They're both
different
leaving
team.
for sure.
Me personally,
Yeah.
I don't see City winning the Champions League back to back. I don't see it. They might win the Premier League again because they have such a very good system and know the Premier League in and out. They might win.
No,
it
the
again.
Premier League is a glorified league at this point. You know,
They might win
City
it
will
again.
keep
But the Champions League,
City will
Abdullah,
keep winning the Premier League.
because the Champions League, Tosin knows this better. He's a PSG.
SSB, God, hold on, SSB. That was why I was saying today City were there for the taking. Yes, they were
Yeah, they
there.
were.
They
But
were. They
Abdullah
definitely
had
were.
their chances.
SSB. They definitely
Abdullah,
were. Man.
Yeah.
The reason why you can't say City is gonna dominate the Champions League, bro, so much stuff have to go your way. Look at today. If this was Real Madrid today, I bet you all of you guys are like most people would have been saying Real Madrid got lucky today. City got very lucky today. Ederson made some use say Lukaku doing dumb stuff. Lautaro Martinez not finishing chances. If this was Real
Yeah.
Madrid,
No,
if that was
on a
Real Madrid and white people would have said we got lucky today. But because it's
Yeah.
City, grit, determination, they won it. They got very lucky. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
The Champions
On
League
a
is very
tactical level, like I said, bro, on a tactical level, Inter were the better side today.
yeah. Look at
They
the
were the
XG.
better side. Pep legitimately got out coached today.
He got on his
But
knee.
that
He
doesn't.
told Lautaro
But
Martinez was gonna score. He got on his knee for Lautaro
yeah,
Martinez.
yeah. Like, but you know, that's football is a
That's
cruel game
football for you. That's
sometimes.
football for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's just how football goes.
Because I
And
remember Inter were getting disrespected before this game. I saw people say,
bro, Barella has to put his body on the line on that goal.
yeah, he
Put
really
your
did.
body on the line, bro. This is a Champions League final.
Because
Why
you're
you
honest.
jogging, my G? Like, what is you doing?
Yeah. You
And
gotta-
bro, that dude Dumfries, bro, he's one of the worst players I've ever seen. He's actually pissing me off, bro. Just thinking about Dumfries is, bro, that dude is the biggest O2 I have ever seen in my life. He has 2 left feet, bro.
Lord, man, Lord have mercy, man. The guy's from
If-
Dutch too, man. The guy's from a
Bro,
football.
if they had a competent wing back, just an average level wing back, they would win that game.
Pretty much, well, the guy on the left, what's his name? The guy on the left,
DeMarco. He played
DeMarco.
okay. He played
If they-
fine. He played fine.
If they had just another DeMarco on the right hand side, just slightly,
Exactly.
it would have
Just somebody that was giving them the same effort DeMarco was giving on that other side. They had that on the right side, they win that game.
because Bastoni was really good today. He was good.
Sony's a monster.
The center back they just showed up.
The
goal,
center
that
backs,
was
all
just
the center backs
magic.
showed up. Bro, Halland legitimately got clamped by fucking Acerbi, man.
Yeah,
Dude that
man,
had
it was
testicular
good.
cancer 18 months ago.
But can I ask you
Bro.
guys a question? Why did City look nervous because it's not the Etihad, or the pressure was on them? Like, because they look so nervous. I don't know if you guys noticed that. The game, they were nervous. Like, you can tell they were nervous from the minute one, from when the game started. They were just not ready for the moment. They were there for the taking, and then didn't do it. The fact that they would Phil Foden, by the way, he almost scored one of the best goals we would have seen in the Champions League ever. Like that turn, the halfway turn he did on Barella, I think. Then obviously Ronaldo made the save. That would have been a huge goal if he ended up scoring that. But Rodri's been clutch this entire season. Like I
Funny
said, you
thing
don't
is, Rodri scoring that was crazy because he was the last person I expected to score. Because up until that goal, he was having a stinker.
stinker, yeah, he really
He was having a straight stinker.
But
and you know, that's
again,
just football, man.
Nobody can take this Champions League away from you. You don't beat Bayern, you don't beat Real Madrid, you don't beat Inter, and you don't destroy Leipzig like that. Not like people can say, "Oh, the Champions League is weak." Nah, I don't agree with that. That just hating.
SSB, that's true because Hakimi is a better decision making than Dumfries. I agree.
But hey,
man,
yeah,
I agree. Honestly, anybody, bro. Who's a wing? Yo, Wan Bissaka would have done better than fucking.
There was a chance.
Dumfries
There was
today,
a chance
bro.
in the first half where it was 2v3, where Dumfries Barella was.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
cross the ball or pass to Barella.
Just cross the ball. It's funny.
Just cross the ball, my G. Cross the fucking ball.
Who was the commentator? Who was it? Was it Lee Dixon? I don't remember who the commentator was like. Just cross the ball in. Just cross the ball in. What are you doing? Like, just cross it.
And then he just delayed it, and then Inter had to reset their whole attack. They had to go all the way back to the center back.
Like, cross the ball.
It was so. Oh my!
You have Dzeko in there. Dzeko's a tall ass nigga, bro. He could maybe win the hair or something.
That's the reason why Dzeko started, so that you could put fucking crosses into the box for him to get onto, and he wasn't putting crosses in.
But hey, man, now we got to talk about it, Abdullah. Pep, man, Pep is the GOAT, man. 2 trebles, 2 different teams. I can't even say shit no more, bro. And it's most likely gonna be a sextuple because they're gonna win the Community Shield, they're gonna win the Super Cup, and they're gonna win the Club World Cup. So they're gonna win what 6 trophies. They're gonna win 6 trophies. So he did it with 2 different teams. And the thing about it, he built those 2 teams. He built that Barcelona team, and he built this team. 2 trebles, 2 different teams. That's a crazy. And the thing about it, like, he three-peated La Liga in the Prem.
Wait. Okay, now before I come to
the hardest league in the world, bro.
Let me come to question. Is this 3P? But because I was the 1999 United that won that UCL.
Don't take that away from United.
Is it better than the United one?
Not compare that, man. Let's not.
United had better. For me, like, there was more. The thing is, like, this is actually a little bit off topic, but there's a war going on in football right now. If you're a Chelsea fan, you'll see this. If you're a Real Madrid fan, you'll see this. Even me as a PSG fan, I'll see this. Our clubs, the clubs that we support, we don't do this system thing. This our like system. Everybody has to play confined to a
Yeah,
system.
definitely.
We
I'm
don't
with
do
you.
that
No,
system shit.
no,
It's
yeah.
about individual. It's about individual quality. That's why we enjoy the game.
Yep.
Pep has become obsessed in recent years, since his Bayern years, but it's been more elevated at City with how can I stop transitions? How can I stop giving up counterattacks? How can I be as good as possible in defensive transition? And he's created a lot of these rigid
Mhm.
systems that where the individual players don't shine. Now with Pep winning this type of
Mhm.
treble, like if they're gonna give the Ballon d'Or to somebody, they should just give it to Pep because this City team is just about Pep. It's really about the coach more so than the
Yeah,
players. When I look at the
yeah,
City team,
yeah. Pretty much.
and
He's a superstar.
exactly like, and when I look at this team, it's more about the system that they have in place. A lot of these players,
Mhm.
when they go to their international sides, they don't play as well, or they play in neutral event, they don't play as well. And what was the question again, Abdullah? I want to
I
ask
said,
you answer your question.
is this thing better than the 1999 United
Let's
team?
not compare them. The
So
99
no, I
team,
don't like the 99 team was more organic to me. That's just me personally, but I don't want to
Mhm.
compare because
two
football
different.
has changed so
Yeah,
much
yeah, very
since the
much. Yeah.
1999. That was 24 years ago, bro. Like
Mhm.
football has changed so much in those 24 years. So you can just say these are the two great sides, from England.
And they're from
Personally,
Manchester, and they both are from
yeah, they're
Manchester,
both
which is
from
crazy.
Manchester. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So but yeah, that Manchester team had more um individual qualities that shine through, while the
Mhm.
City team is more about the collective in a way. Um, and as masterminded by their coach Pep Guardiola, who right now is putting himself unquestionably as the best coach of his generation. Like I don't even think it's close at this point. So
Huh.
you know,
Two
you gotta
changes have got
respect it.
two different teams, man.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
Two
If you were
teams
to
from each
ask
other, man.
anybody else, Abdullahi, to be
Mhm.
honest with you, 70%, 80% of people will say this City team, this current
Yeah,
City team, because of the
recency
recency
bias.
bias.
Yeah,
Exactly. So they will say this City team is the best they've seen. So
Hmm.
hey,
that's
and you
why.
can't really argue it. They've just won a
Yeah.
treble, bro. Like what can
Sex,
you really
like I
say?
said, they're gonna do a sextuple. They're gonna win 6 trophies in one season. They actually gonna do it. So, and he did it with Barcelona in his first.
Yeah,
In
like
his first
honestly, they'll be seen as the greatest City team ever. This City team will be seen as the greatest British team, Premier League side ever.
and
So
especially
I
if
mean,
they
what are you
end up
gonna do?
winning the Premier League again. If they win the Prem next season for sure, that's definitely icing on the cake because no team in the Premier League has ever won it 4 times in a row, ever. So I don't think they're gonna win
Yeah,
the UCL
Pep's
back
gonna
to
want to
back.
do that. Pep's gonna want to do
Yeah,
that. You'll just watch.
or he might go for the invincible record. Why not? Forget the Champions League. I won it already. Let's just focus on going unbeaten in the entire season in the Premier League. So you never know.
Abdul, let
It's
me come
four in
to
a row.
Abdul.
Nobody
Give
has
me your
done
take.
4 in a row.
Man City has won the UCL right now. They've joined an elite of an elite club, winning the UCL now. Give me your take on Man City. Should everybody in world football be fearsome, be fearful of Manchester City when it comes to domination? Um,
Um, can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay. Wake up, wake up.
Mhm.
Um, to be honest, I'm not scared of City.
Hmm.
The only thing is, I was really sad.
Wait, Abdul. Before you finish, were you hearing? Were you hearing our whole conversation throughout?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not scared of City. The only thing is, I was very sad that City. Well, I was very sad that it wasn't my club that won the Champions League. So I already know that Pep is undisputed. He just reconfirmed it again for everyone to see. The game itself actually panned out as I was expecting. I was expecting Inter to be tactically superior, and I kept asking every City fan before today that what is it that is giving them confidence that they will just tip over Inter. None of them could convince me. And actually, I didn't mention it to you guys, but I always thought Rodri could be the key for them with those, especially after I think it was after the Bayern game. I started thinking Rodri is actually a key to this to City in this final with some of the shots he takes from outside the 18-yard box. But I was thinking if he couldn't do it in the first maybe 20, 30 minutes, then if they could contain him in the first 20 minutes, then that would be it. So when he popped up at the second half and still scored a goal, I was pissed off. Lukaku came in. Oh, is there background noise from me? Huh? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Is there background noise? Oh, let me just mute it.
Go ahead, Abdul. Go ahead, Abdul. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think people are complaining about my background noise.
Yeah, what's going on with your background noise?
Is it very loud?
No, I think. Are you driving or where are you?
It's like you're in a place with a lot of echoes.
Oh, okay.
There's
I think it's
background
just
noises behind you.
okay. You guys just continue. I'll join back later.
Okay.
Okay.
But Abdullah, man,
Yep.
like,
Go ahead.
you think City win the Premier League again next season, or Liverpool
No, the
gonna?
problem is City has to be pushed to the limit when it comes to the Premier League. So I don't think Arsenal will do it. I think United maybe, but
No,
the team that can push
no,
them
they're
is
not.
Liverpool.
United
United.
not doing
What?
anything, man. They're not doing
What the
anything.
hell
No,
are
I think in
United
terms
doing?
of challenge them, push them, maybe.
I think
But I
To
think
do
Liverpool.
what?
I think
Challenge them
Liverpool's the
how?
best hope. Liverpool's the best hope.
Yeah, Liverpool is.
For
Yeah,
me,
Liverpool is the
Liverpool is the only
best
team that
hope.
can
Yeah.
push them. Liverpool, because see, the only team that can give Pep Guardiola an headache is Liverpool club. Because the kind of way they play, and now they have Alexa McAllister in their team, they're kind of rebuilding that
They still
midfield.
need at least 3 more signings for me
I
to
know.
for them to compete
Mhm.
with City because
I mean, so
McAllister's
that's the
not.
only thing. That's the only thing that can push them in terms of pushing them, making Pep Guardiola make a decision. And because it's Pep, Pep is always. I kept telling people, Pep will always be Pep because
Pep
he
is
knows the way he
great.
wants to play football. All,
It's
all,
crazy.
all, all that need to be done is like I keep telling people, as long as Madrid is in the UCL, you can't win the UCL without them. Because yes, this season might be an anomaly where the Madrid didn't show up in terms of the way Madrid showed up, but next season they're already rebuilding.
That's why I
Benzema
say
is gone.
that's why
Potentially, hold on, potentially Modric might leave. There's already a replacement down already. If Madrid get it right,
Wait. Who's Modric's replacement?
I don't. They already bought Bellingham, so maybe
That's not
they
a
can go.
replacement, bro.
It's not a replacement. I'm talking. They might not buy someone else because they already have a midfielder already. They might go for some different profile of players.
Modric's gonna stay next season.
No,
This next
no.
season is gonna be.
According to the report, Saudi Arabia already offered him a
I doubt
contract
it.
for 2 years.
Next season is his last. This is next season 2023, 2024. That's his last season for
Yeah, I
sure.
think he'll want to play the Euros and then bow out. Yeah.
Yeah, then bow after that. But Abdullah, was that I was gonna say that, bro. Oh, and Tosin too. Have you ever seen that before though? Where two players like Akanji and Holland, they both were at Dortmund, right? And they both go to a new team this season, and they both were pivotal to both team winning a treble. Like I mean, potentially a six trophies in one season.
That Akanji guy, man. Like, I know he's had a good season, but this is the thing about system players, bro. These system players are being given a career, man, and it's fucking disgusting. If you put Akanji in any of our teams, he would look like an O2. He would be a scrub. He would be a straight scrub. He would be a fucking scrub. But because he's in City,
Oh my God! Somebody just tweeted
they
this to
can
me.
they can
Lord
mask
have
all
mercy,
his weaknesses, man.
guys. Somebody just tweeted this to me. Lord have
So you
mercy.
saying they're robots? Are you saying they're robots?
Yeah, they're
Guys,
all. This is Chat GPT ball that
somebody
Pep
just
is
tweeted
bringing
this
to
to
the
me.
world, man.
Lord have mercy. Somebody just tweeted this to me.
I feel sorry for this guy, man. Like it's bad.
No,
Like why
like
is it?
I'm saying, like No, I said this already. Like Lukaku is just a bad like Inter were genuinely better when he came on, but he's just such a bad luck charm.
Why was he standing there? Why was he standing there?
Everything, yeah, everything that can go wrong will go wrong with Lukaku. I don't get it. He needs to go. I don't know if he needs to go to a babalawo. I don't know if he needs to go for intervention, like something, some spiritual intervention, something, because he's just a bad luck charm. Like,
Tosin, did you watch Austin Powers?
yeah.
His mojo is gone, my brother. His mojo is gone. His mojo is taken.
Yeah, the mojo not there, bro. He only had that mojo under Conte. If we keeping it a beam.
Yeah.
Mr. Gullet, finally, Mancity has won the UCL.
I remember in the Champions League
now they are in the elite of an elite in terms of the UCL. Like the question I've been asking people: should everybody be worried and scared about it, or like, okay, no, we have to just challenge them?
Man, first of all, everybody, big up, man, big up.
What's up, bro? What's up, man? To go 2 trebles, 2 different teams, man.
Pep did it, man. Pep did it now, man. It's gonna be scary what's gonna be happening in the next few years, because for him to get the,
has he surpassed Ferguson for you?
To be honest with you, he did, because he took quarter of the time, bro.
Okay.
Like literally, what Ferguson took like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Champions League wasn't that. Let's have some context. Champions League wasn't big like that in Fergie's time, like it is now.
Yes, but the fact, I think the way they look at it, or the way they analyze it, is the fact that all the elite teams from every league, mainly the top 5, are fighting for something, for a competition, you know. So now that he won it,
you guys on the island, I think England's the only country with 2 treble teams now. I think City and United. Everybody else only has 1. Barca, Bayern, and yes, and Celtics, Ajax. Has Ajax ever done one? Oh, Syria, Inter. So England has 2 treble winning teams now. And
when did Inter had a treble? Oh, 2010. 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
So, and they both are from Manchester. So Manchester putting the Prem on the map, man.
No, but Vilton, let's be completely honest, bro. Like, for him to get the treble, it's like you're gonna feed the dragon. Now this guy is gonna be hungry and is gonna come and devour everything.
Nah, man.
Like, let's stop being.
Because
man, stop that, man.
That's a lie. I just feel.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, bro. Because the issue that most of our teams have is in terms of transfers, right?
Yeah.
Now, in terms of Pep, the issues that you always used to have was when it comes to transfers. Teams used to try and overprice the kind of players he won, right? But now every player wants to go to him. As you guys were talking about Akanji and Halland, even Gundogan is a Dortmund player. Was a Dortmund player. You know, and as much as we hate this guy, right? If we look at it logically and we put our hate for him aside, this guy made a system for all the small players in the world of football, bro. You remember how back in the day it used to be about individual brilliance and how big you are.
But see, this is the war. This is the football. This is the philosophical war that football is going through right now. Individuals versus systems. I'm on the side of the individuals. This because that's why we got into the sport. That's why we got into the sport. That's why we got into the sport, for the joy of it, bro.
Speaking
all
of
these rigid systems, bro.
Already, people like him have killed traditional number 10.
Well, okay, let me ask you guys this then. By that then, so but coaches, future coaches like Nagelsmann and Tuchel, those are the future of football. Though. Those are the coaches that are
Tuchel is not future.
Or even Ten Hag. Because I'm looking at
they're not Pep clones though. They're not Pep clones. Pep is different. Pep's level of system is different, bro.
No, this guy keeps on evolving season after season. Season after season, this guy keeps on evolving.
Yeah, what about
like it's very
like Pep has been very obsessive over the last years about how can I stop counterattacks. How can I be better in defensive transition? How can my team be better in defensive transition? And this year he found a formula: three center backs, and Rodri, and converting
These
another center back into a full midfielder, and John
This,
Stones. I
this
thought
guy,
John Stones was
this
City's
guy
best
won
player
a
today.
this guy won a
And
Champions League. This guy won a Champions League without having a Carvalho Marcelo on the with
Yeah,
his
no
forward.
fullbacks. So because I think
this
his
is the
idea, no, his idea is that
Mhm.
wide center backs or center backs in general are better defending attackers than fullbacks. So why not just play, as many center backs as you can and try to, you know,
And
contain transitions that way.
Mhm.
absolutely. And you know what the irony about his systems is? He can keep changing season by season.
Yeah.
This is
And
the
he
scary thing about
evolves
him.
too. Because I remember watching Bernardo Silva himself said that. Bernardo Silva said, yeah, right before the preseason started, Pep was already changing the system. He said he said my entire since I've been at Manchester City, he said we play a different system every single year. We don't play the same way every single year. It's different every single year. And he says that's why we so good. That's why we makes us stay at the top. Because he said if we just play one way, teams eventually gonna catch up to us. And
Case in point, you see the system that he was using now to reach the Champions League and win the Premier League. If you look at the game that Liverpool played against Arsenal in the second half, what did Jurgen Klopp do? The guy that we know that uses the Gegenpress. He actually used Pep's system. He put Trent as an
Yeah,
extra
in that
midfielder.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, in that position. So Pep knows every season he has to keep evolving. So we don't know what the hell he's going to come up with next season, what kind of players he's going to buy. Now that he won the Champions League and the treble, every player is going to say, oh, you know what? Now that I can make the money and I can win something, I will definitely take my chances if Pep calls.
Guled,
So I honestly, yeah.
do you think Haaland should win the Ballon d'Or or Messi should still win it?
To be
Mbappe.
honest with
Man, we need to respect the sport, man. Holland does not deserve no Ballon d'Or, bro. I'm sorry. Like we
Thank
need to
you.
actually respect the sport, bro.
I want to hear Goulet's
Mbappe.
opinion on this. I want to hear no Mbappe can't win it. Goulet, I want to hear opinion on this, bro.
to be honest with you, right? If we talk about our love for football, Haaland shouldn't win it. But if we look at the way now football has become a multi-billion-dollar industry, and knowing that the so-called heroes for the last decade or so, which was Ronaldo and Messi, are coming to an end, now they might give that push to this to Haaland. Because today in the final, if you saw in Norway, I think everybody's watching the game because of Haaland in Norway.
Yeah, pretty much. Abdullah,
You
click on
know,
the
so
Haaland tweet. That's
so
insane,
I
man. I
think
know, I know,
I
I know
think
he's a
yeah,
robot. That's insane for your first season out of new team, bro.
and I don't
No,
want to make this about race, right? I honestly don't want to make this about race, but this guy is going to be the perfect candidate to take over from Messi and Ronaldo. Blonde hair, blue eyes, tall, Nordic, whatever the
But
fuck you want to put it.
he's not even handsome. Pause. Like he
Tosin,
pause.
No, he's not.
Tosin, you have to admit though,
No,
that's an insane
but
season, bro.
he
Top
he
scorer in
fits
the
he
Premier
fits
League,
the
top scorer in the
stereotype.
Champions League. That's an insane season, Tosin. You have to admit that. It doesn't get better than this, bro.
52 games, 52 goals. I mean, come on,
Yeah, bro. Top scorer in
it's
the Champions
ridiculous.
League in your first season, top scorer in the Premier League, European Golden Shoe.
Half them goals came against Leipzig, my G.
Who cares?
Tosin, I understand your pain
Wait, but
because I feel it
Abdullah,
every day as
Abdullah,
well, bro.
Abdullah, are you actually pushing this Holland agenda? I bet you are.
No, no, no,
Like
no, no.
you're
I'm not
disgusting.
pushing.
You're
But,
disgusting,
no, no,
man.
but
I'm not pushing it, but I'm just saying if he wins the Ballon d'Or, he deserves it.
Tosin, the saddest thing that we have to witness in this age and in this
I
era of
don't think
football
Ballon d'Or they
is
don't
the
deserve
fact
to
that
win it for
money,
some years.
yeah, money
I don't
controls
want to go there
everything.
too much. So I think Leo will win it because of the World Cup, but treble winning, I think they might push it to Haaland because of the
That's
treble
what I'm
winning.
saying. If
I
Haaland
think
wins the
Leo will
Ballon
win it
d'Or,
because of the
if,
that's
if
because of the
Haaland
cup.
wins the Ballon d'Or, yes, I understand the love of the game is dead, but he deserves it. That's a crazy season. That's a crazy ass
But
season,
has he
man.
even really been City's best player this season, especially
thank you.
down
Okay,
That's
this
another
home stretch?
question.
guys, let me ask a question.
Especially
You
down
said
this
is
home
the fullback
stretch,
as a
these last
creator of
couple
touchline
games.
going to become less in the future? Pep, no fullback. Threat in the midfield. Is this the future for fullback?
No,
Maybe.
no, 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 no. It's
No,
just
see, Abdul, see, there's something you need to understand. We cannot take it from Pep Guardiola that Pep Guardiola is good, but there are people there. We should have coach who should invent their own method, or coach who can keep with the traditional way of football. You going to copy Pep Guardiola? That is what killed Potter. He did not know anything about football, and he wanted to play Pep style. You do not think like Pep. You did not go to the school Pep went to. You did not train under the same person Pep trained to. Train under. Forget it. We will still have some good coach after Pep. We'll
No, we
still
will
have
have
some
coaches.
new.
You're absolutely right. We'll have coaches, but the
We have
difference is
coach.
going to be, brother, the
Before
amount of
Pep, there was Klopp.
obsessiveness.
Before Klopp, there was Ferguson. Before Ferguson, they were coaches. They were coaches that designed a pattern that succeeded, that made them do something extraordinary. One, Pep
You see
Guardiola
that
is in a club.
greatness.
Pep
You see that
Guardiola is in
greatness
a
you're talking
club.
about.
Yeah,
Hmm.
wait. Let me say something. Pep Guardiola is in a
Yeah.
club that has money. One, two,
Hmm.
a club that wants to invest to win, and he is. The most beautiful thing that surround Pep is the guy who brought him to Man City. That means they had a good relationship from Barcelona, and the guy came, and they have both made Man City what Roman Abramovich did for Chelsea. They have won the EPA, they have won the Champions League, they have conquered world European football. There is nothing more. Now, what do you want to do now? Try to win the next one. Now that you understand, this is a club with a drive.
It's true.
If
It's true.
if
Yeah, go
if
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
if trust me, if you are going to give Ancelotti money the same way they give Pep, Ancelotti is going to beat Pep with his own ideology. Because
Oh,
Man City did not do anything special today. It's just that Nizagi had a brain freeze in the attack. The midfield and the defense was doing all right. They were collecting the ball at the right time. They were pushing Man City. But when the ball gets to your favorite, what they call it, Montaro, Mantaro, start doing something stupid.
Bro, remember at the World Cup, Lautaro was doing his best to sabotage Messi at the World Cup too. The guy was
He's too greedy. And two again, another problem I saw for Nizagi. Nizagi almost had the same. I think him and Tuche drank water from the same cup. Now, once they get to the Man City defense line, instead of your player to beat the Man City defense, they will hold the ball, wait for everybody to line as if they want to cross a corner kick, and you load the ball in. I don't think there was any take on in any Man City defense. There was no dribble. It was just okay. Once we get there, cross the ball in.
the
Once we
only
get there,
time they had take-ons is
they
when
don't have the
Mkhitaryan
players to
came on.
do it.
what
Yeah.
player?
No. When Mkhitaryan came on, he was the only one that had
Yeah.
take-ons. Nobody else did.
Mkhitaryan, he low-key could have started in that midfield.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
because
now
that
it was
Chalanoglu
so
guy
stupid.
was finished.
He stunk.
See,
I thought he
I
would
was
have a
knowing
good game because it was in
the right.
Istanbul.
Is it the left back? The left back was the player I was impressed the most.
Yeah,
Him and
DeMarco played well.
Barella.
He played well, bro. But I'm telling you,
Barella.
the biggest clown is Dumfries. He's so bad. He's one of
Yeah.
the worst players I've ever seen in my life, bro. This guy, Dumfries. Oh my god.
It's all in his
Oh,
name. Oh.
I'm waiting for our coach. I'm waiting for our new coach to start
Because
this season. I'm
Edo,
waiting for the
Edo, man,
excuse.
because
Idoman.
Edo,
Yeah.
man,
Let me. Sorry, sorry,
because
Abdullah. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
watched I watched the City match and I'm like, people might say City deserve it, City win it. Yes, UCL is all about take your moment and take your chances. When you take your chances, you can beat anybody in world football. Inter Milan had clear opportunity that
Yes.
Manchester.
Tactically,
They did not take their
Inter
chances.
were the better
In
side
the
today.
first half, Barella had
Tactically.
a free post. He missed. Dumfries, his head was out of order. So many of chances, they had their chances. Lautaro Martinez had his own.
I
They
wouldn't really
missed.
call that Barella chance
Lukaku
a
came on.
chance like
He
that.
had his
Though.
chances. He missed. So it's not that they don't have their chances. Man City had one chances and it was game over.
But the chance, how is the chance? How is the chance coming in? The chance the way you have to play and 2002 type of football where Baker or Giggs need to run to the right and cross the ball for Van Nistelrooy to nod.
Man City was playing with pressure. They were playing with fear. And you see that Barella chance in the first half. Calm the fuck down and place the ball. It wasn't even looking. He just passed the ball. It was a free post.
Even
Absolutely.
Dzeko was so bored in the pitch, he had to get himself injured because he was not seeing any service. Now you want to play air ball to him.
Edoman, you know what the irony is? This is what you call karma. Because if you remember in 2021, when we won the UCL, the guy he benched, which was Rodri, came and saved him this time. This is pure karma, my brother. This is why we love football.
Funnily enough, though, Rodri was having a poor game up until that goal.
Yeah.
He was having a poor game, and
but he was clutch.
You know what's funny? When Roger scored that goal, you know the first thing people were pushing on the timeline, or Roger showing what Casemiro. I'm like, bro, have you guys watched Casemiro in the Champions League? Casemiro legit did the same thing against Juve in 2017. I don't understand why people are so biased, but why recency bias such a thing? It's like I'm telling you this right now. In the social media era, you only as good as your last game, bro. You could be world class today, have a stinker the next game. People automatically say you're trash. You're not that good, bro. You only as good as your last game. Why we have to compare Rodrigo to Casemiro? For what? For what reason?
SSB, you are very. Chananoglu was garbage. It was poor
garbage, and I thought he would have the juice because he's Turkish and he's playing in Istanbul.
Yeah, but
you know, I thought,
but the guy ate some kebab at lunchtime, so.
So there's only been 10 treble team in European history: Celtics, Ajax, PSV, United, Barca, Inter, Bayern, and now obviously Manchester City. So they joined a special club. My club still haven't done a treble yet. I don't know what's taking us so long to do it. Real Madrid, man. It's
going to happen.
No, Idoman. Let me come back to your point for 1 second. You remember when you said that we have great coaches? Yes, we might have great coaches, but the difference between elite coaches and good or / great coaches is the amount of obsessiveness, right? And in this new era, there is no obsessiveness like the eras I'm talking about prior to 2010. The names you were saying, like Ferguson, Mourinho, Pep, all those so-called great coaches, Cruyff and so on. You have to be completely obsessed in the game. But now the coaches are not that obsessed. Maybe Ancelotti is the only one that's left, as you said. But he's on his last leg. Maybe one season or two and he will go. You know, so if it comes to a one-off game, they can beat Pep. But Pep is looking for domination. That's the problem. This guy's looking for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Keep evolving. That's the only issue.
There's a possibility like that. I think Mancity probably will either outlive Chelsea or it will phase out very soon.
I hope so.
Because I know Chelsea is now turning to the new Tottenham or Portsmouth when I was growing up.
Damn, man, you don't have no belief in your club.
Let me get the shot. Let me get the shot. Hold on.
America owner.
Both of you, shout out to you. Both of you said, I'm sold on one of the best dictating performers I've seen from a goalkeeper in the ACL final for years. So much confidence. Bring him to the break. Relax. Pep said,
Who?
Andre Onana.
He played a good game today. A very good game.
Yeah, man.
I beg. See, even the clock is correct twice a day.
Chill, dude. Onana's good though. He's actually good.
Okay. He's better than Mendy.
I said it in a space earlier. I won't speak on his behalf when the racist statements start flying in. When he starts receiving that 30-yard goals. When he starts having that soft hand, that crocodile arm that can't catch ball. I won't be among the fans say because I'm saying it now. Avoid is better now
Yeah, that's
because
harsh, but
there's apart from that stuff he did against Foden. I've not heard he has done an exceptional save. I've not heard he was behind the team progress.
But he
in
was
fairness,
crucial today, though. He was crucial for Inter today.
let
He is
me
good with his leg. If you need, except you have a coach like Pep Guardiola, I'm sorry, get a traditional goalkeeper.
let me read the chat. Vote for Office said Pep said he said Pep said legend Pep said first when he greeted Thierry Henry instead of Michael Richard. I thought that was good. This was after the celebration.
No, nothing
Pep
wrong with
Guardiola
that.
said he got a message from Sir Alex Ferguson this morning that touched him. He says it's an honor to have won the treble. Interesting. He also said, I am also I have to give a shout out to DeMarco. He played the game of his life.
Yeah,
I
played his
couldn't
heart out,
believe it.
man.
He reminded me of Marcos Alonso today. He played hero ball.
No,
Relax.
he Demarco gets a lot of plaudits from
Marcos
me today,
Mugabe.
man.
So Man City SG was 0.95, 1 minus 0, while Inter was 2.07. Interesting. Child.
Bro, I said it. Tactically, Inter were the better side today.
Wow.
They were the better side. But
Vote for Office said Barella looked tired going into the second half.
yeah, Barella, he needs to sacrifice on that Rodrigo, bro. Put your body on the line. You got to put your body on the
No, he
line.
was far from the
Wait,
ball. He was far from that ball.
Listen, as a PSG fan, right? Are you happy that your brother won the UCL?
Obviously not, man.
Really? Oh, I thought you'd be happy,
Bro, I was rooting for Inter all game, bro. Like
Likewise.
Dumfries is killing me, man. That guy is he's the biggest clown I've ever seen, bro.
Beat your man. See, after that game, after during the Inter Milan game, I understand why some people were shouting Rafaelia. At least just beat that man, because once you beat that man,
Yeah.
another player from some other place is going to mark you, and that is going to spoil the defensive
that's the
structure
thing,
of that team.
Yeah, no one in that team could dribble. No one.
No one. So now you're in a fine position, you cannot beat your man. All you have to do is push the ball as if it's Valencia. Man United Valencia, you push it and cross.
Yeah, somebody who can. Dumfries can't do that. He has 2 left feet.
I'll be honest with you, man. If Carlo Ancelotti was just a bit more respectful, we probably could have been City better in the semifinal, man. But then again, though, this is a final, so I can't say that a final is gonna be different.
No, but Vilton, let's be completely honest, right? You remember when Barcelona had their ass handed to them by Bayern with that 8-0, so 8-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see those kind of statement wins, you can tell who's going to win the Champions League, bro.
Yeah, I said because
it's
you don't destroy Leipzig 7-0, destroy Bayern 4-1, Real Madrid 5-1, and not win the Champions League.
That's what I'm
it
saying.
Just doesn't happen. It does not happen. Like that.
Like it's like it's written.
Yeah, and I do feel like Gundogan
Yeah.
and Bernardo Silva might be leaving. I think they were leaving.
No, they are. I don't know about Gundogan. I know Bernardo for sure is leaving.
Imagine now. See, the most funniest thing is that
I took him at Real Madrid. We need a top.
the most funniest thing is that Pep is going to sell this guy and get the best again in the market. Why my club will be signing 16 years old boy from Peru?
I don't care how much money Pep has. Can you really replace a player like Bernardo Silva or Gundogan? Is there any player like that on the market like that?
There are.
Gundogan wasn't that good, honestly.
To be fair though, Manchester City, they have a really very good scouting. They have a very good scouting report, so they might find a replacement.
Yeah, they will.
People need to relax. This team is not winning back-to-back UCL, man. I need to chill on that.
They'll win the prime.
You know the reason why I can't. You know the reason why I can't say that might not happen.
Or do you guys think Pep leaves? Do you think he retires after this?
Who, Pep?
No.
Yeah.
I told you just fed the dragon, man. No.
Nah, I think Pep.
You just fed the dragon, man.
Why not go for it? No team has ever done 4 in a row ever in the Prem. Why not go for
Tosin,
it?
Tosin, did you forget the amount of backlash Pep had since Messi left? When everybody on
Yeah.
Twitter and Instagram was saying you cannot
Yeah.
win the
But I
treble or
made but I
anything
made
without
this
Messi.
point. I made this point though. City had this project. This is the oldest natural gas resource team in Europe, right? Their project started in 2008. That was the takeover. So it took them 15 years to get to this point. With Pep, it took him 7 years, right? 7 years. He started this job 7 years. At any of our clubs, guys, do you think we're giving a singular coach 7 years to get to
No,
this point?
no chance. No
Pep was not
chance.
giving
Not
7
even
years
Pep.
at once. Let's be
No,
truthful. He
no,
was
no
giving
club
3
is giving
years.
Pep this long.
No club. He was not given 7 years. He was given
Maybe
3 years.
Liverpool.
He
Maybe
performed in the
Liverpool.
3 years.
So,
Yes,
Liverpool's the
They, they
only
Liverpool.
kept they
club.
kept on giving him
Liverpool's the only
extensions.
guys,
club I think
I
that
want to
makes
say something, guys. Hold on, please, because I get what you guys are saying, but I think we have to respect Mancity for what they've done. We can't negate what they've
No,
done.
we are, we are, we are,
we
we
are.
are.
Like
We
I
are
said,
respecting.
congratulations to all Man City fans, Carl, Patrick, and everybody for winning the UCL. For me, kind of give them that kudos where it's been due. Shout out to them all. Um, Nothing much to say than to just give applause to them. And Inter, better this ahead. You're in the UCL next season, better this ahead. Nothing much to say than to congratulate them and wish them well coming to the upcoming new season where we're gonna be seeing the UCL doors and everything. So smash the like button, like that vid, guys. Guys, once again, Man City, congratulations to you. Welcome to the elite of an elite, winning the UCL. Now there's no more Farmers League and everything. Now, Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, buckle up. Something is gonna happen. We don't know next, but something is gonna happen. So shout
I
out to
mean,
you
Why,
guys.
Abdullah? Why are you
Manchester.
forgetting us as well?
No,
I'm
Manchester
not saying anything
City.
about Chelsea. Relax.
You could say Manchester City and Chelsea are very alike, right? Where
Yeah.
you have a very wealthy owner that take over, like
Who?
obviously Chelsea and City, right? Winner
So
Abramovich.
Which is that the Ghana Chelsea you're talking about, or this new one?
so
Or the one
guys,
in London?
No,
apologies
but
to
you know
guys.
what I mean, though,
I'm
right?
gonna be random.
Under
I
Abramovich,
have
you
a
guys won
different
like
time
what? You
zone.
guys
I
won
have
like
a
have
different
like
time
a
zone
lot
here.
of trophies. You guys won like 30 or 40
Yes.
trophies.
Yo, so
Like
One sec,
guys,
one
just
sec,
like
Wilton. Abdullah wants to say something.
oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
I have a different time zone here, so I'm gonna be a little bit of random because my internet here is different than the one I use in America. So people in the chat making a new verse, so my internet is breaking me up and it's annoying me right now. So making a new verse. I'm in Nigeria, not in Chicago right now. So
When are you
Where?
back? When are you back?
Really?
When are you back?
yeah, I'll be back next month.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Abdullah, is there a lot of City fan in Nigeria?
Majority of them are like United, Chelsea,
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
No, I saw.
Arsenal.
No, I have seen a Man City fan this season. We watch ball in the same place.
So please, guys, peace, my people, peace.
Please, man.
Peace out, guys. Peace out.
Peace.